This match is between two independent fighters, Chris Miller and Andrew Green. Andrew Green has been on the MMA circuit for a while and has competed on Grapple Wars before. My commentary partner here, Becky, has just jumped out to help corner Andy as he's come out alone. And she is friends with him, so really looking to see what happens here with the two independent fighters. It's always an interesting matchup. It's hard to sort of determine what's going to happen. Both fighters looking physically quite strong. Andy keeping that low wrestling stance, his opponent standing a little taller. Becky calling for forward pressure there, put him on the back foot now. Andy's last match was a draw against a fighter from Team Diamond, where he showed some solid upper body control. Positional passing. Chris looking for that outside trip there. And that inside tie slide by. High pace from the gentleman so far. Becky calling for Andy to be first, and he nods in agreement. He hears her. Andy listening very well, and he picks up a single. Now he's got to be very careful about this front headlock. But he passes the guard really smoothly, crossface there. Now his opponent needs to let go of that. He is at risk of being Von Flue choked here. He is at risk of the Von Flue. He is at risk of the Von Flue here. Andy's going to look to drive that shoulder in. He just keeps him flat. Lovely top pressure from Andy Green there. Chris doing a nice job to survive that Von Flue. And he's framing him really well there. He needs to come across and grab the shoulder as opposed to round the head. Andy taking his time there, looking to pass the guard. Nice job of regaining guard from Chris there. He gets a half guard back. He's got to be careful. Chris looking to attack that Kimura. Just looking just heavy top pressure there. And Chris does a nice job of getting his guard back there. Let's see how Andy handles attacks from inside the closed guard. Again, with the MMA background, Andy content to keep that top heavy pressure. He's a very, very active competitor. Becky there calling for posture to push on the hips so he's not extending his arms straight. Some heavy breathing there. I can't work out if that's from Andy or Chris on the bottom. Chris's guard's open momentarily there. He's going to look to maybe start putting some closed guard attacks together.
He keeps resetting that guard, and you wait for his guard to open, and then try and, he's not going to open his guard.
Chris having a good time there, looking up. Nice to see two independent fighters doing well there. Lovely inside space control there. Really just grabbing the head and trying to look to control that posture. I'd like to see Andy maybe stand. I'd like to see maybe stand up to pass. I'd also like to see Chris reset them in the middle. Chris rather. I'd like to see Heath rather reset them if he can. Now Chris is looking for an Ezekiel from the bottom there. That is cheeky. Andy needs to be grip fighting here. It'll be hard to finish him from the bottom there. It'll be hard, yeah, and the grip comes free. Andy's going to look to stand now. I'd start to stand and pass here.
Hands on hips, hands on hips. He keeps breaking that posture. He's very good at that posture. So I need hands on hips and a nice proud chest.
Andy framing across the throat. Oh, lovely setup of the armbar there from Chris. Now we... You can have a beer soon, Chris. Again, nice to see these two gentlemen having a good time there. He's going to look to bring that guard high to start looking for that armbar. And Andy looking for that top pressure again.
Now really nasty crossface, Andy.
Chris very unhappy with the idea of a nasty crossface. Andy there. Oh, and a lovely roll from Chris there. A lovely roll from Chris there. Now Andy's... does a good job of getting out of there. That was fairly tight there. That was fairly tight. Becky calling for submission attempts there. Becky calling for submission attempts.
I need them on the hips if they're going to be straight, okay? That's it, exactly that. Well done. Now let's try and isolate.
Again, he's looking for that Ezekiel from top. It's not really a solid submission attempt there. I certainly wouldn't be scoring that. Gonna look for that hip bump.
Nice, nice. Awesome base, well done. He's coming up to his high guard again, so keep his elbows nice and low. Don't. He's going to isolate arms, yeah? Stand past, stand
And again, Andy just looking for that, and he's going to chase.
Well done, nice. Keep the lights on, it's all good.
And needs to get that crossface. He might go for a head and arm attempt here. And Chris does a lovely job of regarding again there.
His elbows need to be nice and low, yeah? Nice and low. He likes his arm bars and likes his triangles, yeah?
Very close match so far. Very close match so far.
What I need like a baseball, like swing a bat, okay? 2-on-1 grip on one hand. Yes, nice. And again for me. And again, this 2-on-1 grip is really strong, okay?
Really sort of even match here. He's going to look to get that angle there. Angle off, starts getting an arm bar. And Andy again with that body lock. Slow pass. Keith's going to reset that. Realistically, he should give Andy the legs back there. Whether it'll be addressed in that position, I'm not sure. Yeah, Keith's reset that correctly there, which is always nice to see. Just lovely retention there. And he just, Chris, solid guard retention from Chris. I'd be interested to see how far into the match we are now. It's very, very close. Yeah, he puts the feet up. And Andy weaves inside there, trying to kill that knee shield. And he's got to be careful of that front headlock. And Andy takes north-south there. Andy sags his hips. He's just got to be careful about being bridged and rolled over here, because Chris has shown that he's capable of bridging and rolling.
Nice. Now heavy crossface.
Andy's going to start attacking that arm there. Andy's going to start attacking that arm. He's got to be careful of Chris's bridge and roll. He's got to be careful of that bridge and roll. And Chris needs to start to trim onto his side and start to look to regain that guard. He's shown himself to be effective from that guard. Andy could maybe take knee on belly and look for the mount here. Really, really good work from both fighters.
Oh, stop there, lads.
Calling for Smothers there. Calling for Smothers. And the guys are going to restart standing. It's very hard to call in a scramble. A takedown could make all the difference here. A takedown really could make the difference in a close match like this one. A takedown could make the difference in a close match here.
Ankle pick.
Becky calling for a low ankle pick there.
Drop down to the legs. Drop down if you need to. Sit down.
Andy's never going to pull guard, is he? Great work there. Good match. Great work there. Not exactly sure where that one's going to go.
Gentlemen, what about that great action right till the end? Let's hear from both these guys.
Really good work, guys.
Going the distance, we went to the scorecard. Your winner is in the room.